Hey, howdy ho, y'all. Hope everybody's doing well as you can in y'all's neck of the woods. I know it's been a minute or two for a full-length video anyhow. Kind of do an update, short update, what we're doing. Not that, you know, it's that big a deal, but, and also a get to know me kind of a challenge, I guess. My YouTube uncle, Uncle Tony, asked me to do. So I was going to do that and kill two birds with one stone on our way to Lowe's in Fairbanks. Got to grab some supplies for the house. Working on. So anyway, that's that's the update. So just been steadily plugging away on the house, y'all. That's why I haven't had any cool content, you know, because that's all I do, cool stuff. And so anyway, yeah, I just haven't had a whole lot of time to do anything besides just working and then working on the house. So it just is what it is. I mean, if I got time or opportunity, I'll do some filming on some stuff. But for right now, I just don't have. I ain't got nothing going on. So truck is acting up a little bit. I think I need to. She just needs to be blowed out a little bit. Give her a good guff. Open it up a little bit. So not to be careful because it's a little bit slick. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. All right. Get on out of here. All right. Let this fire-breathing 03 Chevy eat. Anyway. Yeah. So just working on the house, trying to get it up listed. If y'all seen my little post I did on the community chat or community post or whatever I did a week ago or something. Just working on the house, and when I'm not working, I'm trying to work on the house and just trying to stay consistent on that deal. And anyway, trying to get it look good for listing. So, and anyhow, so that's all we got going on. If y'all got any ideas or want to see something or something other, let me know. I'll try to do a video on it if you got any. If y'all are curious about anything or something. Like I say, for right now, I'm all good, gone. So on the house. So 8 people in a 1,140 square foot house, at least in my experience, seems to be pretty rough on a little house. So, or littler. But so anyhow, somebody in the ditch. They got somebody to help them though. Yeah, it's sure enough slick. I know a lot of y'all down south, y'all are going through a cold spell. Just being from down there, I know how that is. It don't happen that often, especially a good cold spell. But we're just vice versa. We're going through craziness, crazy warm. I mean, I think it's like 27 above, which is, like, if y'all have known me or watched this channel for any amount of time, I've said, and this we never, ever are above zero, ever, in January, particularly December, January, February, and then pretty much always also November and March, because our winter is, like far as cold is about or snow on the ground is about 6 months. We have snow on the ground, so I don't know if you can see a little bit over here, but that's how it is since October, first week in October. Always snow, never goes away. Much more of a big deal down there, and I totally get it. So yeah, y'all need to live it up and enjoy it. Ones that want to enjoy it, because it is special down there. Here, not so much. Not to me anyway. But anyway, so I guess we'll do this challenge thing. So like I said, my Uncle Tony, YouTube uncle, he tagged me in a video he did about, it's called Get to Know Me. And so anyway, I guess do I guess it's a pretty good thing, you know, to start the year. People that haven't followed my channel before, or newcomers, kind of get to know me and my family a little bit. So I might add a few little questions on this one that he had done. But anyway, so yeah, we'll do that while I'm driving, as long as this phone stays right there on the dash. Lord knows there ain't nothing holding it up there. It's how I roll. So So anyway, first question was, how did I pick the name of my YouTube channel? So that for y'all that know me, or like I say, the ones that have been around for a good little bit, I've been doing YouTube probably for, I know I'm getting on there about 4 years, maybe a smidge over 4 years. But I've had 2 channels before going. I had one, then I started another one, then I shut them down, completely started over from scratch, and that's the one we're on now. So it used to, when I completely started over, I really didn't think of much of a name per se for what, you know, most people tell you kind of have a name that kind of represents you or what you're doing and things like that. And, you know, I really couldn't think of nothing. I was just we're just, you know, living life and what have you. So I didn't put too much thought into what I was going to call it. So I just come up with a funny little thing, I guess, my whole life, because our last name is Valencia. For those that don't know, my last name is Valencia with a V, because I know my accent will sometimes a B or somebody can't understand. I take it as a compliment too. But so anyway, my whole life in down south anyway, people will be like, you know, they'll hear my last name and they're like, oh, like the oranges? Valencia, like the oranges? So, yep, just like the oranges. So anyway, that's my this channel used to be called, when I started it over completely, like I said, I completely started a brand new channel. This is a brand new channel from, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. It's called Like the Oranges. Well, also the ones that have been following along on this channel know that about September, August, I got word from the big man upstairs that he can use us back down south. So we're gonna be, that's the whole thing with the house, is we're gonna be moving from Alaska back down to South Alabama, where we're from. And so then doing that, that's what really inspired me to want to change the name, because of what I know, or what I feel like I know anyway. I don't know nothing, but what, you know, going back down there. And then that's why my name, the YouTube channel now, is called Rivers and Roots Outdoors, because down there I do, you know, I try to do as much outdoorsy stuff as I can here, but especially, and always trying to have the kids, and, you know, 1 or 2 or all the kids involved. If I could do all of them, I'd do it, but weather here is pretty extreme no matter what time of the year it is, and it's difficult for little kids consistently to go, at least in my experience. Your mileage may vary, but anyhow, so down there I know what we can do and expect to do, and we can do a lot more, I feel, down there than I can do here. It just comes with the, you know, the environment, you know. It's apples to oranges. It's total different. So, but anyway, Rivers and Roots is just rivers that being on the water, particularly rivers, but anywhere inshore fishing, saltwater, stuff like that. I'm not a big deep sea fishing guy, but I'll do it. But particularly the rivers are just like, that's my passion, is being on the water, being on the river. And Roots is more than just, it's actually got a lot more in the name than just what it looks like. Roots was getting back to my roots as far as following Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Number 1, getting back to my root on that. And then number 2 is going back to my roots back in South Alabama, you know, as far as me and my wife, you know, being born and raised down there. And then number 3 for the roots was just gardening. You know, we love growing food and gardening and stuff, so it all kind of played into that. But Roots and Rivers didn't sound as good as Rivers and Roots, so that's why I did Rivers and Roots. But and then outdoors, just because, like I was saying, if I had my way, I would do a lot more outdoorsy, a lot more outdoor content, especially down there. So it's gonna be like, when we get down there more, it's gonna be nothing but, y'all. I hope y'all like a lot of fishing and hunting and outdoor stuff and trapping and guns and boat and stuff, because that's what's gonna be. I guarantee it's gonna be a lot of that. A lot. So anyway, that's what the new channel is called, Rivers, and like I say, the new name is Rivers and Roots Outdoors. That's just is what we love to do and who we are. So me and my wife have been doing our whole life. So anyway, I think, what was it? See, I got it wrote down, that way I know what questions to say. So anyway, how old are you was the next one. I'm actually 33, fitting to be 34 as filming of this video within a week sometime, if I remember right. I think it's within a week I'll be 34. Yeah, 34. How tall are you? Okay, so some of y'all have maybe heard me talk about how tall I was in some of my videos, you know. I'm just bragging a little bit that I'm a solid 6'6", you know. But you know, if y'all didn't catch it on there, that's entirely not accurate. I just like stretching the truth a little bit on that aspect. But no, Lord didn't make me 6'6". Lord made me 5'6" and a quarter with my boots on and a south wind blowing. That's what I like to say. So we'll just go 5'6" and a quarter with my boots on and a south wind blowing. So yeah, Lord didn't make me a tall fella. He made me a little bit more compact, which is fine. It took me a lot of years to get kind of, you know, like, why did you make me 5'6", Lord? And then I felt like he's like, you know what? I felt like he's like, you know, I knew you could handle being 5'6", because there's some other old boys that couldn't handle it. And what I'd have give to you to make you 6-7 foot tall, I give it to another guy that he needed it more than you did, because he just couldn't live with being 5'6", and you could do it. I said, well, all right, I can live with that. I totally understand. So, you know, one of y'all out there, you're welcome. Bless your heart. But so let's see, what was the other one? So what? Favorite New Year's tradition? Really don't do any. I mean, you know, coming from down south, you know, everybody does, you know, black eyed peas and greens and stuff, and a few other things. I just never got into it. I mean, I guess we did, but anymore, I don't believe in luck. Especially more and more I've connected with God. There ain't no such thing as luck, and there ain't no matter of cooking is gonna do anything for you. So besides taste good or gain weight or both. So, and that's just in my humble and uneducated opinion. So, you know, if you don't like it, sorry, but that's life. We don't like a lot of things. So, favorite color? If I had to say a favorite color, I'd almost say colors, because that is camo. Y'all that are down south know about it. Up here, it's kind of funny, as people don't generally wear camouflage all that much. You know, I mean, I haven't wore it for hunting. I just wear it to wear it because I like camo. Being from down south, you know, camo is its own like food group. Except you don't eat it, but here, you know, I hunt with flannel and whatnot on, but just walking around, I wear camouflage. And best camouflage out there is Mossy Oak Bottomland. I don't care what anybody says. But so anyway, but if I guess I had to do a singular color, would be like a forest green. It's my favorite color. But camouflage is Bottomland camouflage. That's where it's at. Favorite animal? Favorite animal. I don't know. There's a lot of good animals out there. And I don't know. When I say favorite animal, I immediately go to what's my favorite one to eat. That's just me. I can't help it. But we got a favorite food one on here, and I don't want to wreck that one. And that's not necessarily my favorite animal, but my favorite one to eat is that. Favorite animal, though, I don't know. I really don't. Oh, well, no, I'll take it back. I do have a favorite animal. I ain't going to eat this one either. No, I guess it's a favorite animal. I guess I've always really liked ospreys. Fishing hawk or eagle. I don't think it's an eagle. I think it's in the hawk family. But ospreys. If y'all ever, you know, y'all seen this channel before, you know, I got my big white hat I wear, my wide brim hat. And if you ever notice that feather I got in it, that's actually an osprey feather I got. Man, I've had that thing probably better almost 13 years. Probably around 13 years, I would say. I know because my oldest boy, I got it around when he was born somewhere. I found it. There was this osprey I always would watch. He'd roost in a certain tree, and every morning he's there, and I was like, man, I bet he's dropped a feather just pruning himself. And sure enough, he did. And that was that feather. So I got that feather, and I was like, I'm gonna put this whenever I get a good hat. This is going in that good hat. When I didn't have a hat at the time, And anyway, when I got that hat, I was like, bam, this is it. I've been wanting a good hat to put this feather in. So anyhow, yeah, I'd say Osprey is my favorite, just because of the, if I had to do one or the other, like, it'd be tough. If somebody was like, if you can only fish or hunt, I guess I could make that a question. That's a hard one, but I don't even want to talk about it. That's almost misery talking about that. But I guess I'd probably pick fishing. But it's a 51-49 vote. But yeah. So if I had to pick, anyway, so I love fishing. That's been my hardest core thing we've ever, for my family growing up, is fishing. And like hardcore hurricanes, tornadoes dropping out the sky. You could literally watch docks flying up in it and stuff. Don't care, we go fishing. And freezing, cold, 12 degrees, still go fishing. Don't care. We go fishing. And so anyway, Osprey, just because that to me is the baddest fisherman on the planet that God ever made, I think, is an Osprey. So anyway, I would say that's my favorite animal. I get off subject real quick. Favorite hobby, well, y'all probably already know that, but that would be anything in the woods or on the water. So fishing, hunting, trapping, anything I do with my kids, bringing them outdoors, I'm all about it. That's what we're gonna do. So and it's not even a hobby to me, it's passion. It's like literally I can't function. I struggle to function without it. Like mentally, I will start having mental like anxiety if I'm not doing something in the water, in the woods or something, particularly in the water. But it's just more difficult here because you don't have water for half the year because it's ice. So anyway, yeah, so that's my passion, not hobby, passion, is being on the river and then hunting and fishing from the river. So we're getting into town, y'all. Favorite food. This is what we were talking about. Favorite food. Sorry that sun is just cooking y'all, man. I'm just getting you. Favorite food, number one, 100%, and ain't even close, would be wild caught bullfrogs from South Alabama, which we will be getting into. I guarantee y'all gonna see on this channel here this year. We get back down there, we going frog gigging, and we gonna get them. But to me, there is nothing better on God's green earth than a plate of fresh, gigged or caught, hand grabbed bullfrogs. Don't get no store-bought garbage. I'm talking wild caught. You can't compare a store-bought one to a wild caught one. It's night and day. With a lot of things, y'all know. Bullfrog, 100%, not even close. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter. Don't deep fry it. Take a skillet, cast iron, about half butter to half olive oil, and some kind of Cajun seasoning, whatever you got. Put that on it. That's all it needs. Don't fry it. Don't deep fry it. You butter fry. We call it butter fry, saute, butter fry. Ooh, we going sideways, y'all. You see that? Drifting, Tokyo drift. Watch out now. Can't remember where Lowe's is. Let's see. Do I have another channel? Nope. I kind of addressed that, but I ain't got no other channel. I had two going for one time. It's more than I want to handle and deal with. One is enough. So I don't plan on doing any other channel. Unless my kids might want to do something, we might venture into that. Maybe they do a little something, help them out with that. But that's it. As far as that, I'm not going to do another one. That was too much. What was the other one? Was favorite thing to grow. So like, again, talking about gardening, which I love to do. I'm all about the land and anything I can get from the land. So either I go get it or I grow it. I'd much rather go get it, but let God grow it. But I definitely still love growing. Don't get me wrong. I love growing food. And y'all know me. If y'all watch this channel for any amount of time, the number one thing I think a person can grow, and my number one anyhow, favoriteest thing to grow, would be old taters. Taters are king of the garden in my book. There ain't nothing else to me. It's more fun to grow than a tater. So looking forward to doing them down south. That'll be fun to, you know, going from zone 2, we're zone 2 growing, to zone 8B. So it's going to be a fun challenge to relearn all that down there. I wasn't near as, we grew gardens and stuff down there, but I wasn't, this by far up here kicked me really into gear on doing it, much more at a higher scale. So I'm looking forward to doing it down there. So honestly, I would say harder, to a degree, harder down there, even though the season's so much longer. Just from the pests, man, we don't have, very blessed to not have the pests. Any kind of bugs. There's every bug out there that wants to eat every single thing you got in the garden down there. So, and here we just, I mean, the only thing I really run into is cutworms, and them, or you can handle them pretty good organically with no spray or nothing like that. So, and they just mess with my cabbages too. So, anyway, potatoes, number 1. Favorite song. Favorite song. I listen to virtually nothing but contemporary Christian music anymore. I just don't, nothing else really gets it for me. I used to grow up listening to Christian and then country and stuff like that, and a little bit of rock and all that stuff. Ain't nothing against it, but I just don't find any more value in it anymore for anything else really but Christian music. And so pretty much anything that Crowder's done, if y'all know Crowder. I think my number 1 probably favorite would be Good God Almighty, would be my number 1 favorite song he's done. Crushing Snakes is really good too though, but anything Crowder's done, there's so many good artists though in the Christian songs. So, but Crowder's number 1 guy to me probably. So my beard is only like a 1/8 as good as his, by the way. I don't even call it a beard. Mine. Favorite thing you've done on your YouTube channel? I mean, if you're like talking this newest channel since I've restarted, I probably too. I don't think I've done it yet, I guess. I know coming up, my most favorite thing, I don't know. My most favorite thing I know coming up is when we drive from here back down to Alabama. That's going to be pretty darn epic. That'll be a absolute awesome journey. Very fortunate to be able to, and blessed to be able to do that. And that'll be really, really cool. We want to try to take our time too, and hit up a few places and stuff while we're driving through, and you know, and really enjoy it, because it'd be easy to get miserable driving that amount of distance. You know, you're talking like 4,700 miles. So trying to just break it up by, you know, making it out like to try to burn some time by, you know, enjoying it, so we're not just aggravated to death. So that'll be the number 1 coolest thing I think to do. That will be cool. But yeah, I don't know, like I say, for me though, honestly, my favorite thing I ever done was just the video I did here recently about how God spoke to me about how we were going back down to Alabama and how it all worked out, and just telling y'all about it. It was really awesome. And it still doesn't seem real, you know, but it was awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got, y'all, I think, for questions. I was gonna say trying to think anything else, you know, that might, if y'all are still here, I don't know why. I appreciate it though. But I think the only other thing I would say probably would be, well, I was thinking, you know, a fun one would be, what's my favorite candy? Because I know I would say most people have some kind of guilty pleasure candy or something along that sweet treat. Maybe say sweet treat. For me, that is Cowtails. Growing up as a kid, down south anyway, they're stuck in every gas station, mom and pop gas station on the corner store. Every one of them had a cup with Cowtails sitting in it. And that is my number 1 favorite candy by far, or sweet treat. And they're low in calories too, because I'm really trying to watch it. So they're pretty low in calorie considering, so I like that. But Cowtails, 100%. And then something else I was gonna say. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, video's probably long enough. I think that's everything. But yeah, y'all, hope y'all, you know, I'm gonna try to get some videos out when I can, and because I don't want to quit YouTube. I'm definitely not gonna quit YouTube, but just, you know, I feel like I hate, you know, not putting out anything for a while, and I haven't come up with any little skits or nothing. You know, I might think of something between now and Sunday after church or something. I might think of something, but so far I ain't thought of nothing to do, because I mean it's fun to me to do those. I'm not trying to make a job out of it. That's why one of my big reasons why I quit my last 2 YouTube channels and completely started over is because I had already set that precedence of trying to get a video out every week, and, you know, shorts and all this stuff, and I couldn't take it anymore, and I was starting to hate it, or I was hating it. And so that was one of the reasons I completely started over from scratch, and I have no regrets. But so anyway, yeah, y'all, appreciate y'all stopping by. And if I had to challenge anybody to it, or somebody I think would be cool to do, would be my older brother, Mr. Ricky from Wallace Knife Works Fishing and Homestead. And I'm just thinking off the fly. But Mr. Ricky, I'd like to hear yours. I think it'd be cool for a lot of people to hear your stuff, favorite things and stuff. And who else? Maybe Mr. Justin at over a homegrown country home place. Man, I'll probably butcher your YouTube channel. I'll put it in the I'll get that link in there for everybody. But yeah, I'm just thinking off the fly, y'all, so I might put another one in there. But anyway, I think that's it. I got to get in here to Lowe's, show y'all around. Got my charger holding y'all on. Hope ain't nobody over there gonna get mad at me. I guess we'll look this way. So this is the Lowe's parking lot. Got Arby's, something over there, hotel, Verizon, sporting, what is that? Sportsman's Warehouse right there. And then we got Lowe's. So this is the Mecca. We have one Lowe's, one Home Cheapo, one Walmart in the entire interior of Alaska, which is like, that's what covers the whole northern half. I would say we're the hub, like literally called the hub. And that's like 6 Alabama's size. So, but granted, there's a lot of room between, in area there is nobody, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of nothing and nobody. So you don't really need a Walmart in there. But anyway, I'm gonna get in here, get some PVC board, because I've got a bunch of wet windows that I've got to rip out the drywall, and I'm putting PVC board in there now. So I'm done with this. Anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all take care, and as always, everybody, God bless.